Hello and nice to have you back in part 4 of the Halloween Minibook series. And we're starting off with the mummy cloth. You can color it. It comes in an off-white color. The nice thing is that you can use different kind of mediums to color it, and in this case I used the Hocus Pocus Distress Mica stain, also from the Halloween release from Tim Holtz. Yeah, it's nice. It gives a little shimmer. So I thought this little piece of label could use a little bit of more attention. There's quite a large area in the middle, all same color, not a lot of things going on. So I thought to make it a little bit more interesting. So remember that when you open the mini booklet, that I made a page with the man and his intestines. We are going back to that part right now. I'm using the black Kraft stock to make a coffin. And I am sanding down the black Kraft stock paper just to roughen it up, and you can see a little bit of the craft color underneath. Yeah, I like these strips just to make it even more real as a coffin. And yeah, it's a nice extra tag or label that you can use in your project. As a journal card, and right now I would be thinking of when you cut 2 of those shapes, you can make a little booklet. So the embellishments from the layers pack and the ephemera pack are the right size to decorate the coffin immediately. Just make it the right size and cut off the excess. And yeah, you have an instant embellishment. So this was a right fit. The circle fitted right into the middle. And just to give it an extra layer, I topped it off with a little circle formed snippet. So, like I told you before, you have to keep in mind that you have to look at both sides of your pocket, the front of the page, and when you turn the page on the back side. So that is why I am covering up the back of the coffin with a nice backdrop paper, because on this side with the little paper doll girl, you will also see you will see it. So yeah, just make it nice. So when back in with the label tape, it will be a nice accent because it's visible on the top. So you can see you don't have to use the ephemera in the size it is, as when you get it at home. You can cut off pieces that you love and yeah, just use them in the way you want. I'm also very fond of the insects. I really wished there were more, maybe just a whole package only with insects. I think they are great. So if you are still having difficulties seeing those clear areas, yeah, just put your papers in front of you and yeah, just take a look and take your time. It will come to mind as it is. And sometimes the papers lay there a little bit longer, and sometimes you see it immediately what you want. So also did some stitching on this piece and leave the threads hanging. Always take a good look how to adhere because not the whole insect will be glued down because it's also an insert. So pay attention to where you put the glue. So I'm going back to the cover of the book, and I really needed to make the spine more sturdy. The book exploded in the meantime. It was very bulky. And just in case, because you don't want anything to rip or tear, so just in case I made the spine a little bit more sturdy. I did that with the black Kraft stock, and I am attaching, which you can see over here. I am going to attach a word. It's like a word band, and I'm going to age it a little bit with my distress crayons. I used the iced spruce and the antique bronze. Just rub it on, you put it on and then rub with your fingers into the lower areas, the creases and everything, and just go back and forth with these two colors until you are satisfied. So because I made an extra attachment on the spine, that means I also want it to be decorated. So right now I'm cutting some pieces to the right size, aging it and roughening it up and gluing it down. So the word band is, it can be quite heavy for paper. I used some heavy gel medium and an extra very strong tape to keep it in place. You don't want it to snap off right away when you open your book. So just a little splatter, which I always love, but not every paper is appropriate to do it. But yeah, try what you can do at home. You can also do it with an acrylic ink or acrylic paint, maybe a little bit diluted with some water. Yeah, but just try. So right now I was thinking when I glue the frame down on the front, when I open up the first page, I need a great covering also for the inside, because you don't want to take a look at a white frame. So got back in there with the same thing I did on the front with the texture paste, the crypt, from the Halloween release from Ranger, and yeah, used the same colors, the brown, a little bit of red oxide, and a bit of yellow. Went a bit back and forth to get the right result, but yeah, in the end it worked. And we don't have to take a look at a white frame, but it's colored. To adhere the window frame, I used a very, very strong tape that is also being used for like carpets and everything. And to be sure, I also added the extra heavy gel medium on some corners. Yeah, just to be sure when you glue it down, it will stay there. Right now I realized a piece of the white tape will be visible. I don't want that, so I'm quickly adding some brown to cover the white up. So I am repeating the steps I did on the cover. I'm repeating it for the inside. So there is a bat from the Transparencies and a butterfly. Thank you for watching part 4, and I hope to see you in part 5. Thank you. Bye.